Georgia will institute universal basic income for Black women in 2022. What is this about?
Did we bring it? We brought the crystal ball out? What's going
on? Yeah. This is a sign of a weak economy. But when I was with Dom in LA, Dream Team, shout out to y'all, love y'all. And P, this is one of the things that I hate politically, because there's always a divisive way to incentivize women to receive money to then break up our Black households.
Do we have like details on this though? Because it's my first time hearing about this. Is there some details?
Yeah. They reported about it 5 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a plan. I think it's $850 a month. They're going to test it out in Atlanta first.
Perfect place. Why not?
Yep.
Shout out to the A, man. Shout out to the A.
Why you say it's the perfect place? That's funny.
I mean, it's cultural. It's the cultural capital.
So it definitely is.
It's cultural capital, man.
Definitely cultural capital.
Shout out to the A. Okay, so anybody gets this?
Black women.
Any Black woman
first.
Any Black woman?
It's going to be tested first, and look at what it's going to do to our community.
I gotta research this.
I'm on it.
I've been
on a world tour. I know.
Yeah,
I got you. Low man, I got you on the screen. Little pin down.
So $850 a month, huh?
Yeah, it's right here. I'm looking at it.
For Black women?
Yeah.
How do you the first issue is, how do you define who's Black or not? Who's a Black woman or not? That's the first issue. That's the first issue. That's the first issue.
They're gonna do, I think, with 700 to 1,000 women first if it goes well.
Yeah, they're saying here that it's gonna start with 600 women, $850 a month. They have to be near or slightly above the poverty line.
So it's like a test study.
It's going to be
you always have to test the thesis out first.
So why are they gonna do it with just Black women?
Why do you think?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Because if we can watch what I say. Yeah, and I'll be mindful too. But if you guys look at history, anytime any government assistance has come to our community, there are some initiatives put in place in which men can't be around. I keep telling you guys, like, the real secret to generational wealth is having our families together. That's why they don't teach us how to build relationships, how to love properly, how to be faithful, etc. So now if I separate you into alpha man pack versus bad girls club vibes, right? Love Kevin Samuels' content. Loved it. I haven't seen Kevin Samuels with one of them bad girls you talked about. Not once.
Damn. Right? Tell us how you really feel. Oh, man.
That's by design.
Took it there. You really took it there. Yeah, you took it there.
Some things are planted. Some things are planted in our community. Now, for business-wise, one of the greatest content makers of all time. But the red pill thing, if we're gonna be honest, was planted
ain't living it
in our community. Because I remember when it wasn't for us, and it was mystery wearing weird hats, and Black dudes wouldn't even talk about pickup. Now everything is alpha, and if I do this, a woman should do XYZ. That is created to separate our families even more. That's why I said social media is the devil. That's why I'm getting off social, retiring from smartphones today. Cool. Because all of that is designed to split us up. So this will further incentivize Black and brown families to not be together. And then, as we talked about for many weeks, universal basic income will be implemented. And there you go.
I just put the article in for those of y'all. I'll put the article in the chat so y'all can check it out as well.
So what did they give it? Did they give a reason why they only do women?
Well, I didn't get to read the whole
because
article.
as I talked about last week, women are the center of influence. So if
I'm saying, like, as far as, like, they got to give a technical reason why. It's just they probably say like they're disadvantaged, or
I just want like
the official
quote unquote
what did you say?
The assistance is needed there the most.
The assistance is needed there the most,
and also it's almost political season too.
I mean, I'm not 100% mad at that, because how I look at it is I look at charity, like I help men too, but I'm more inclined to help women and children before I help a man, because I feel like if you're a man, you can go outside and, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's your job to provide as a man. Not to say that men don't need help. Not to say that, men don't need assistance also. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying that, women and children, we always going to, you know, help women and children first, because that's just, you know, that's just how I was raised. Like, I feel like, you know, a woman and child need, you know, I don't want to get in trouble with feminists. I'm not saying that women can't help themselves, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the official statement is Black women are among the most likely groups to experience cash shortfalls that make covering basic needs difficult. Financial difficulty and economic inequity aren't because of poor choices. It's a result of pervasive economic insecurity that has the sharpest impacts on women and communities of color and the people who live in the intersection of the two. And so that's the official statement.
While being the greatest group of new entrepreneurs in the last 10 years.
Right. And the least funded.
I'm gonna fix that too.
There you have it. Interesting. It's been real. He said, I haven't seen Kevin Samuels with a badge on yet.
And that is not a shot. I'm just being real. Certain things are planted in our community. Same with the beef. Rest in peace, Slim 400.
Rest in peace, Slim 400 for sure.
I think Inglewood, like the violence is so bad. And even, you know, talking to Problem and 211 when I was out there in LA, I'm like, the influence that LA and Atlanta have over Black culture probably is 80, and Chicago is probably 95% of the market. You think it's by accident that LA, gang infested, war culture, Atlanta is as well, and Chicago is as well. If we get those cities to stop beefing and come together, what does that do for unity? What does that do for our economic standing? Huge impact, right? I don't think it's by accident that those are war zones in our communities, and they're the epicenter of influence in our communities. And if we can come together and get men to be honest and be like, yo, the player lifestyle is overrated. I'll tell you, as a person who's a player, I know some of you don't know me in real life, but I just didn't start getting active recently. Men won't tell you that that's overrated. It's better to have love and respect in the household and peace, right? But if I promote bad bitch culture and dog culture to you, it separates the Black family even more, which leads to higher divorce rates, more broken children, men that have more insecurities, because men that are not raised by their fathers have more insecurities, lower grades, less pay by design. You pick. That's why I asked, do you guys want to have honest talk or not? If we do,
first give them dope, watch them kill each other. Give them guns, step back, watch them kill each other. It's time to fight back. That's what Huey said. 2 shots in the dark. Now Huey's dead.
Memphis war
zone. That's a new revolution.
But imagine if Dolph, Gotti, Gooch, Jeezy, everybody got along. What would that do for the economy and culture? That's hard. And then even in our culture, they'll tell you, hey, I don't even want to hear about long term because I don't know if I'm going to live long enough to be able to monetize that while spending thousands of dollars at strip club and OnlyFans and getting BBLs and taking girls on vacation. You had the money.
And keyword and.
My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop, bag drop.
Bag drop.